People in western Wisconsin will be cleaning up today after a tornado touched down yesterday. Take a look at this. The twister damaged homes, uprooted trees, and knocked down power lines. Emergency management officials say wind gusts were measured between 80 and 90 miles per hour. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. It's now 11 minutes before 7, and we're just starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New this morning, work has wrapped up on an overnight detour on I-29 in South Fargo, but there will be another one tonight. Roadblocks were up on the southbound lanes under 32nd Avenue South, where crews are working on a bridge widening project. And you'll run into a similar closure tonight through tomorrow morning. This time, though, northbound lanes will be closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. 32nd Avenue, however, will remain open to drivers. Breaking this morning, NATO says allies have agreed to send more troops to Afghanistan to help train and work alongside the country's security forces. Speaking in Brussels today, NATO's Secretary General said 15 nations had already pledged additional contributions. He expects other allies and NATO partners to pledge more contributions later today. New this morning, a top Vatican cardinal is facing multiple sexual assault charges in his native Australia. Cardinal George Pell is Pope Francis's chief financial advisor. Police announced the charges in Melbourne without giving a lot of details. The Catholic Archdiocese of Sydney says Pell will go to Australia to fight the charges, which he, quote, strenuously denies. Part of President Trump's travel ban is expected to take effect today, following Monday's ruling by the Supreme Court. People from 6 predominantly Muslim countries will be denied entry into the U.S. unless they have a bona fide connection to the country through family, business, or a university. Earlier this week, the Supreme Court partially restored the president's executive order, arguing the lower courts that blocked the policy went too far in limiting Trump's authority. Just about to hit 6:51. It's time for weather on the ones, and we check in with Lisa Green, where you're talking about some fog in some areas.
Yes, dense fog. In fact, we have an advisory in effect until 9 a.m. in the Northern Valley and in parts of the Western Valley as well. And the fog extends beyond that even. We've got reports of zero visibility through much of northeastern North Dakota down into the Valley City area along the Cheyenne River there. And Gwinner also down to less than a mile. Detroit Lakes, we've seen our visibility come down. It's not as bad, but we're at 1.5 miles there, and that's the lowest we've seen so far. So it may continue dropping this morning. Fargo, our visibility is okay right now. We are doing a little bit better in Fargo with a slightly warmer temperature, and in addition to that, we have a little bit more wind in Fargo as well. At 62 degrees in Fargo, 60 in Grand Forks, our wind at about 7 miles per hour. Elsewhere, there are places where we are calm, and that still air allows that fog to form with all that moisture left over from yesterday's rain. Now, checking out our radar, we don't have any rain right now in the valley, but you could see there are some rain showers and thunder showers in South Dakota associated with our next system. This one's going to be bringing in a chance for some scattered rain and thunder for the second half of our day. So most of the morning, first contending with the fog, then it's just going to be mostly cloudy, as you can see in the background of our hourly planner here for Fargo. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine in there, but mainly on the cloudy side. Then into the afternoon, some scattered areas of rain and thunder from time to time. Not everybody experiencing the rain, but the possibility is there for everyone. And wind will be out of the north and up to maybe 15 miles per hour today, not too strong. Highs in the 70s today. Tomorrow will be a little bit more on the cool side. We'll see a lot of places that stay in the 60s, mostly cloudy skies, just kind of a gloomy, dreary Friday. So if you're starting off your holiday weekend extra early for Friday, that will probably be the least pleasant day to be outdoors of the weekend. Saturday and Sunday back into the mid to upper 70s, and we start drying things out as well, which is great for the holiday. In fact, for 4th of July, sunny, 85, looks great. Of course, we do need more rain, even though we just got some, but next week does look hot and dry throughout much of the week.
Great lake weather coming up. Thank you, Lisa. Fargo Cass Public Health is warning people about illegal body art after reports of people becoming infected with viral hepatitis or HIV stemming from some procedures. Procedures like tattoos are considered illegal if an individual performing them is unlicensed and unregulated. Health officials say when looking for a body art shop, you should look for artist licenses on display, sterile equipment, and artists washing their hands between procedures. Fargo Cass Public Health encourages anyone with information about illegal body art to call county officials. It's that time of the summer. Today, the cities of Grand Forks and East Grand Forks will be out ground spraying for mosquitoes. It's going to be happening from about 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., weather permitting. Grand Forks Mosquito Control identified a crow that tested positive for the West Nile virus on Tuesday. The mosquito most common for transmitting the virus is most active just before sundown, throughout the night, and in the early morning hours. Police have an idea of who vandalized a number of cars outside a downtown Fargo apartment building, but are not releasing details on the suspect. At least 8 cars were spray painted yesterday morning at the historic Union apartment complex. The building was also vandalized. This next video may be too graphic for some viewers. It's about a cat that was shot in North Dakota. Cat's Cradle Shelter in Fargo released this video to us showing a cat struggling to get around after being found in Hankinson with gunshot wounds. The shelter was contacted by someone who found 4 kittens under a shed. This 6-week-old kitten, named Mavis, was shot 7 times with lead pellets. As you can see, she has to drag half of her body as she tries to get around. We also got a look at her x-ray, which shows the pellets she was hit with. Mavis is in stable condition, and shelter officials say she now has feeling in her legs and can move them a little. If you wish to donate to the shelter to help out Mavis, we have a link on our website. Just head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. 5 minutes before 7, in our schemes and ripoffs today, they're at it again in the FM area. Someone's calling people and impersonating area law enforcement officials. This time, they're trying to pass themselves off as Moorhead Police Chief David Ebbinger. This exact scam went through Cass County 2 weeks ago when callers were claiming they were Sheriff Paul Laney. If you get a call like either of these calls, contact Red River Regional Dispatch at 701-451-7660 to report the incident. It was called a YouTube stunt gone wrong, and now the woman charged with shooting and killing her boyfriend is facing upgraded charges from firing a gun recklessly to manslaughter. 19-year-old Mona Lisa Perez was released from jail on a bail of $7,000 under the conditions that she wear a GPS monitor and have no access to firearms. The family of Pedro Ruiz says he gave a .50 caliber handgun to Perez Monday night and insisted she shoot it at a book that he was holding, thinking the book would stop the bullet. Reportedly, the couple had tested the stunt already, but it did not work this time, and Ruiz was killed. We're getting a look at damage today from a gas explosion at a dorm on the campus of Murray State University in Kentucky. School officials say a school employee was hurt and is in stable condition. Officials with the Callaway County Emergency Management say there was a gas leak at the dorm at the time of the explosion. A suspected drunk driver was arrested after crashing a U-Haul truck into a Philadelphia brewery, and it was all caught on camera. Check this out. Police say the 41-year-old man was driving the truck the wrong way on a street when he then lost control and crashed into the entrance of the Urban Village Brewery Company yesterday afternoon. He was taken to a local hospital where he was treated for a leg injury, then arrested for DUI. Amazingly, no one else was injured in the crash. Give family and friends and even your neighbors a fun, firework-filled 4th of July. Showing us what is out there, what's new, what's a favorite, is the Valley Today's Christy Larson. She joins us from Memory Fireworks. Hi, Christy.
Well, good morning, Lisa. Yeah, Dave wanted to show off a new one, and it's a favorite one here at Memory Fireworks.
Yeah, that's right. This one everyone's talking about big time. Everyone likes this one. Huge finale. It's got a 4-shot finale in it, 16 shots. And then last year, one we sold out of, the Fargo. Very popular.
Fargo, you got to give it a little bit of a North Dakota accent too. And we're standing in front of also your Dakota series, which a lot of people come in for.
That's right. We're really known for our Memory and Dakota series, and that's why people come to Memory Fireworks.
And I always come here because I don't feel so bad having a smaller budget. You guys have people come in here with a couple $1,000 budgets. Everyone, though, gets kind of treated the same.
That's right. It doesn't matter what you're here to spend. We'll take good care of you and treat you like family.
And sometimes they convince the husbands to spend a little bit more. So I told Jaron this year he might not be able to come. But that's what's fun, is you guys introduce people to new things all the time.
That's right. And we expect your husband to come with you this year.
I told him maybe not, Lisa, this year. But again, we showed you all the fun things they have, everything from those that go up into the air to the ones that roll on the ground. And again, Memory Fireworks has a lot of different locations happening right here in North Dakota. So you got to stop by on your way out of town. They have those easy to grab family packs. And we'll be showing you one last one here at the end of the show. I believe we'll close it out with one grand finale for you.
Looking forward to that. My husband's always trying to increase the budget on fireworks, too. It's a guy thing. Thank you, Christy. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, a new survey reveals that married men are more likely to take this safety precaution. What is it? The answer, obey the speed limit. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning by checking it out every weekday morning on our Valley News Live Facebook page. And after all the rain yesterday, some people are seeing a lot of fog this morning.
Yeah, you might want to drive a little below the speed limit this morning and have those headlights on too so people can see you up in the Northern Valley and out west where that dense fog advisory is in effect until 9 a.m. There are more places though experiencing some dense fog. You can see visibility reports at 0 in many spots in eastern North Dakota. So take it easy again on the roads for the next few hours while this fog is in place. 62 right now in Fargo, 61 in Grand Forks, and expect those temperatures today back into the 70s. Kind of a cloudy, dreary day. Rain on the way this afternoon and evening.
Thank you, Lisa. The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on the Fargo CW. And we want to, I think, check out some fireworks one more time. Are we going to get to do that?